welcome back. Seth Bling here. Alright, so my last stream, I was streaming all trophies. Blueprints, speedrunning, all trophies was the category. And I did finish a run. It was my fourth segment to the run. That is, I had paused 3 times in the middle. And I continued either later that day or the next day. But yeah, so I finished the run with a time of 10 hours and 2.5 minutes. So unfortunately I didn't quite get the sub 10 hour run that I wanted, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it's not a big deal that I didn't get it. Okay, so today let's go ahead and close these splits. Let's save the splits, save the layout. And wow, that's not helping. Yeah, so today I'm going to be doing, let's see, maybe I can actually just live split. Let's paste as new source. Let's make it to live split just timer. Live split. Cool. Hide this. And then, oh, I guess I don't know how long, how wide it's actually going to be. Maybe I don't actually need to do this. Live split. Okay. Yeah, so today I'm going to be practicing curse mode. I'm going to be doing curse mode, no reset runs. Curse mode is actually the curse mode segment in my run from, well, that ended Sunday went really well. It only took an hour 20, which is actually my best time. But I feel like I did get pretty lucky. So I want to do some more curse mode speedrunning and just like figure out a little bit, nail down a little bit more what I'm actually looking for at the various stages of the run. What does this mod do? So the Fast Prince mod, which I have installed, is the Fast Prince mod doesn't do very much. It skips the animations from picking up special items. It increases your running speed by just like a little bit. And it... oh yeah, it increases the computer terminal speed. Hey Lorgon, hey Stinky Pete, Dab, and hello Caden4. If you're watching on YouTube, come on over to Twitch. Either, if you want to chat anyway, either come on over to Twitch, or there's a pop-out link in the stream description for the chat, and you can chat while still watching on YouTube. Yeah, let's go ahead and get a new game started. I spent like 4 hours today just like hanging out with my cat out around the house, like outside of the house. We have a harness for him. And we don't let him go out without the harness, so he needs a human accompanying him at all times. Because there's like wildlife that could eat him and stuff. So I spent like 3.5 hours or something this afternoon, plus another hour after dinner. Something like that. Just like hanging out with him. He really likes the weather right now. It's sunny and nice. But he is begging to go outside right now. If you can, I don't know, sometimes maybe you can hear a meow in the background. Miko, wait. All right, so we start the run. So day 1 is all about just getting the utility closet. That is literally my only goal, day 1 of curse mode. Let's take the bedroom, I guess. What's over here? Something like a shovel is also welcome. Let's go through here. If I can get to the outer room, that's great. Compass and map. Yeah, classic. I take a guest bedroom. If I can get through this with enough steps, then I get to also like actually pull the lever on the tomb. Not pull the lever, pull the minecart. Storeroom is fine. Get a gem. I do need a gem if I want to get a garage. I have a hallway but not a corridor, so that key might just go kaput. Workshop is interesting for day one. Hi. Let's just grab a parlor though. Yeah, workshop is always interesting. I do have a die, so I will use that as well. Oh, I didn't queue up my parlorizer. Okay. Car keys. Yeah, if I can get car keys, security's good. Costs a gem, but that's fine. Would like for it to be rotated differently than it is. I should have looked at the side. Oh, it's gonna go so fast. Keycard system. I have a key card, so let's put it at high. Change this because it's fast. God, I love how fast that is. Yeah, I still am just looking for a utility closet. Also would like to get outside of the house. Den is fine. I might just be dead though. Alright, I'll take a pantry. Hoping for a utility closet plus a garage. Nope. Okay. Well, I guess the garage... Okay. The garage can get me keys for to get a utility closet. This is like a lot more than I usually draft on day one. Maybe I'll just get a foundation. Dining room's pretty good. I don't know. Sure. Got 2 keys left, so... I guess... billiard room. One of these pointed the other direction. I would like it more. I don't have a nursery, right? Yeah. Eight plus 4 is 12. 8. 2. I am low-key hoping for a... What? Okay. I don't know. Maybe I'll get a day one completion. Wouldn't that be spicy? Oh, there's the utility closet. Let's just do this. I think I can even unlock the west gate. So. What? What happened? I have a key card. Also doesn't matter. I can't draft any further in the house. So. Is day one curse possible? Oh yeah. Sorry. Yes, but very unlikely is the correct answer. But the world record for curse mode is a day 1 completion. Let's see. And the pantry should have... Oh, no, I already ate the food in the pantry. 5. There's no reason for me to do this, right? No. 3. So I can go inside of whatever room I draft and left as a hovel. So classroom would be probably the highest priority thing here. Followed by trading post. I guess I have a reroll too. To look for one of those. Tomb isn't good here. Yeah, I would like a classroom, but I would take a trading post. Yeah. Sorry, I meant schoolhouse. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I don't have a step to get out to open the west gate now. What if... maybe... I don't think I can make it to the west gate before the fade out, but like what if the west gate is one of those things that you can open during the fade out? No, I don't have time. That fade out is actually faster than I thought. So yesterday I was watching Bobby Berm in his curse mode runs. And I was theorizing that he had just enough steps to draft a room just before the antechamber. And I was hypothesizing that he would run into steps as he stepped into that room, but maybe he could go through that room, go through the antechamber, and reach room 46, the door. You can sometimes traverse 2 rooms. I've never... Yeah, that was my like theory. So I actually didn't open the west gate, and everything is terrible. I just spent 7.5 minutes to not open the west gate. I feel like a dum-dum. Can basically never turn down the guest bedroom in curse mode. Take a hallway. Alright, well, gonna get the car keys, so hopefully I can just get the upgrade disc today as well. Sure, I'll take the storeroom. At least I did get the gems. Do I ever do the parlor in a speedrun? Yeah, all the time. I don't, like, solve the parlor. I have the like... I don't, like, logic it out. I look up the answer. Okay, let's grab this utility closet, because I just want to get out the door. This time, I don't have a key card. Card key? Is it called key card? It's card key. Whatever. With 11 money, kitchen's real good. But here's... Well, I don't have to take corridor, but I'm gonna. I will. We'll do it. Yeah. Classic. Alright, game. Yeah, you have it your way. I guess I could have avoided that by taking the passageway there, but... So, dying in the planetarium is different than making... Like, for the antechamber, you would have to actually, like, cross the antechamber to click on room 46, while also fighting, like, a camera issue. Fast Prince mod just gets rid of the item pickup animations, makes the computer terminals faster, and one other thing that I can't think of at the moment. Oh, it makes you run slightly faster. I don't have a key card. Anyway, yeah, I wasn't sure exactly how fast... Alright, I guess I'll take a courtyard, even though I'm out of gems now. Maybe there's a gem in here? Oh, there's the car keys again. I mean, I do like the car keys. Like, basically always. It's like so much of a better item than I thought it was. There's a trunk there. We'll take the corridor while I have no keys. Keys car. Yeah, pretty much. Den. I really just need to get to the room. The den is good. I need a gem. Let's go in it. Yeah. I'm just trying to get to the garage right now. I don't have any money, so the kitchen's bad. Pantry is... Let's see if I can get a gem out of this closet. Yeah, okay. And I get a key for the trunk as well. There's a trunk somewhere. Yeah. Okay, well that will make it impossible to fail this, I guess. Parlor. I guess I don't know whether I don't know whether I should actually be solving this parlor, but you are in. If it starts with you, then the answer is always white. Okay. I was like, I say impossible, but all right, spare room. Do I have enough? Yeah, I should have enough steps so that even if I get a oh shoot. You know what? I have this upgrade disc. Let me think about this for a sec. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I can't use the upgrade disc. Darn. I can get a shelter. If I can get an outer room, or yeah, if I can get the shelter as an outer room, I think it's worth using the upgrade disc so that I get other stuff spawning in the car. The secret garden key is really likely to spawn in the car, so I do want to like. It's very high priority for me to use this upgrade disc. Oh, because it's green. It's green screen. Yeah, so I think I do want to re-roll for shelter here. Maybe I can actually go through the entrance hall? Well, I don't know. Oh, there's the shelter. I'm just going to do it and then call it a day. It's been so long since I've actually walked into the shelter. Okay, Cloister's not really good for curse mode. Just like cost 4 gems. Sure. I guess it's this one. Kitchen and pantry are both good. So, I don't know. Permanently adding steps to the meal is like, even if I do it once, that's got a fair amount of value to it. You hated the shelter safe, so you hate the shelter. Yeah. Also, hi Adam. It's Adam. You know who you are. Yeah, I do like the enjoy lunch or whatever. Okay. Oh, I got the outer gate. Okay, so now we go grind for... I need a hovel and a tomb. And I guess a storage or tool shed. Yeah, I'll take tool shed above everything else. It took me a long time to notice that Joya pun on the lunchbox. Right, I said I would take the tool shed, and I will, and it's great. It's perfect. This is a good pair of items, though I'm not sure how much I actually care about having these dug up. But I do have exactly enough steps to do it. But I don't think I ever will really, like, trade at the trading post, but that could be wrong. Break. I don't think it matters if you're a foodie to get the like lunchbox pun. So now I still need tomb and hovel. And I guess I do need one trading post. I guess I should consider maybe there is something worth trading for. I think I would only go for the trading post after I've already got the tomb. Like, actually try and trade stuff at the trading post. Because, like, it's just not very worthwhile to have items unless you've already pulled that minecart and, like, have a chance to actually, like... Oh, wait. Oh, I do have a... Okay. Yeah, we're good. I thought I was running out of steps here, but... I like to use the foundation to, like, win or whatever. So the hovel is the last flame that we need here. That was really goofy to not open the west gate, but I'm guilty of doing that pretty frequently. Okay, so now I would take tomb, then hovel, then trading post. And I do want to grind into the trading post. Just for the 2 allowance. 2 allowance buys you a banana at the shop. And 3 steps is like so many steps. The evidence present and the precedence evident. I guess it's trading post. So yeah, I'm just going to do this for the allowance. Okay, so now it's just tomb and hovel in that order. And if neither is present, I'll just take whatever other common room I can get. I did come up with a new strategy. So okay, in the all trophies run, we ended with dare mode. And we did something I've never done before in dare mode, which is use the banner of the king on orange. And it was really good. It was like a really fast way to beat the game. Hovel, great. Now I just need the tomb. Now, in dare mode, you get to keep your keys when you draft hallways. In curse mode, you don't. But I did try it out a little bit offline. And I think it's might be pretty comparable to using the blue king. It's the one thing that's really nice about it is so the idea with the orange king is that you are much more likely to draw hallways, which includes the foyer and the great hall. So the foyer means all of your hallways are unlocked. And then the Great Hall gives you a lever. It also usually gives you a couple more keys that you don't have to take immediately. You can leave them on the ground. And gems and stuff. And so, like, you're losing all of your keys to the hallways, if you have any of them. But you're also just, like, drafting a lot of hallways. And all hallways are unlocked. So, like, you can kind of just, like, zipline straight to the, like, east door of the chamber sometimes. The antechamber, and just not need to spend any keys. And if you do, you can go back to the Great Hall. Just whatever, don't care. And so, and like, you don't need that many steps even. So it's just like a very resource light, very quick, like, it doesn't take a lot of time to do that. Because you're not like drafting in, you know, a snake through the house. You don't need that many resources to get started. You need like about, I mean, it helps to have like up to 5 gems, but you don't need that many gems. And then the other thing I was sort of prototyping, which is something I realized after the stream. So in my dare mode, my strategy is like, once I'm ready to, basically like once I've got the outer room unlocked, and I have a, and I've gotten the pump room to pump the reservoir down by 1, so I can use the boat. My strategy after that point is to every day go check if the outer room has a tomb draftable. If it is, then I take it and I pull the north lever. And then I go like try and just win. So every day I do that. And that way, like, I spend 14 steps at the beginning of the day, but you start with 70 steps, so who cares? And that way, if I ever have a draft that gets me up to the west side of the antechamber, I win. Because the north lever is, well, I also need, it's not just up to the west side, I also need a door. I guess it's like, it could also be the east side. This is what, if I can get into the antechamber, then I can win. And like, there's a bunch of ways to do that. So I did, that's what I do in dare mode. What I realized is in curse mode, you can do something similar. Now it takes 14 steps to, if you can add tunnel, then you can, yeah, tunnel would be great. Tunnel is kind of hard to add to your pool though. It's just like hard to get a workshop in curse mode. And then you also have to get the right items. Anyway, so you can do something similar in curse mode, which is to go to the outer room and check if it's the tomb. If one of the three options is a tomb. If it isn't, then you reset. Otherwise, you grab the tomb, but you don't go in. Then you go back into the house. It costs you 4 steps to do that, to check if there's a tomb, and then go back in the house. So you start the day with 9 steps rather than 13, which is a lot of your steps. But by doing that, it means that it sort of has like a similar property to what I was just talking about with dare mode. It means that if you can get the steps to pull the north lever, you know you have the tomb. So you don't need like dice or a study or anything. So it takes the luck out of it in that sense. And also by pulling the tomb immediately, it means any dead ends are adding gold to your to that spot I just pulled the gold off of just now. 5 gold at a time per dead end. And so if you have the kitchen anywhere in your house, you can get a lot of steps that way. And so I think once I have the king unlocked, the chess, once I finish chess, I think I will be doing that. And I think it's like really good. And then I'll basically, as soon as I have enough steps to pull a north lever, I'll do it. So I'm not going to grab the upgrade disc here. Would love to, but there's just such a small chance that I'm actually able to use it. And it's just not worth the time. Not like the car trunk, where like it's really valuable to get the upgrade disc from the car trunk done, just so you can get the other stuff that spawns in the car trunk. Throne room would be, I don't know, it'd be very hard to get enough gems to use a throne room in curse mode. But also just like getting a powered lab is very hard. Right, so now I'm just going for chess. My only goal right now is to get chess. It's not like necessarily my only goal actually. Parlor. I also would like to get a foundation somewhere in the house. Ideally further north, but storeroom and spare room are both good. Let's do a storeroom. I already have one of the hallways out of the pool. Well, axing the cost means getting chess with night. And you really don't want, like, it's not worth it like to try and do that. Like, you really, it's very hard to complete chess in this mode. All right, I don't really want this corridor. Let's take this pantry. Yeah, money is pretty good for if you ever get a kitchen. All right, I'm gonna lose my key, but that's okay. Happens. I did get conservatory. Always take guest bedroom. No items. Okay, security is good here. Chapel would be okay. Security is just obviously better though. Okay, no items. Oh, there's a coin. 1 coin. What a weird little item to spawn there. Okay. Low. I don't have a card key. Alright, and then we go get our garage. Just always want a garage. And now we're basically trying to draft north to get either a foundation or a study. If I can get a study, that'll help a lot with getting chess. And if I can get a foundation, then that'll help a lot with getting to room 46. I either lose 2 gems or a corridor or a key. I guess I'd rather lose 1 key than 2 gems, and it's going to be unlocked as well, which is a slight bonus. But it's not like I'm buying anything from the showroom. Yeah, Nook seems a lot better here. Courtyard costs 2 gems, but it's otherwise pretty good. It's a trunk. Sure. Is life really worth living if you're not opening every trunk? It worked. It was good. Okay, let's see what's here. Closet's probably the best. Don't really want to spend my money on that commissary. It's a gem and a key. Yeah, that's worth 2 steps. Drawing room is great. I'm far enough north now that I would want a foundation if I got one. Drawing room gives me an extra chance. Also at a study if I want it. I will try drafting east before north, I suppose, just to see which direction. No, let's try drafting north first. See if I need something. Let's redraw this. Passageway is a lot of directions, but it does cost 2 gems and a key. Bedroom, chapel. I don't think I want any of these. Conference room is good, though. Laboratory could have steps, but it's not something that I really rely on. I'm going to go north and draft. I just want to get farther north. Have a higher chance of drafting a good foundation. Weight room. Bedroom. I don't mind a bedroom. Okay, nothing in here. Okay. Cloister of Joya. Great Hall Chapel. I can't draft this one. Great Hall doesn't actually cost me anything. I can have an upgrade disc in it if I can get more keys somehow. I'm like far enough north that like things are probably gonna be locked anyway. Yep. Yeah, I'm probably just dead right here. No, not quite. I wouldn't have enough key for money for a key from the commissary. Probably just dead here. Locksmith gets me a key, but I don't have enough steps to really do much with it. Yeah. Oh, hello. I would like to buy. Yeah, it just gets me 1 key. And I think I just don't have enough steps. Oh, no, I can draft 1 more room. Oh, I can draft out of the Great Hall. Let's do that. Let's try and get a foundation. Or can I make it to a computer? No. Yeah, I was thinking I could try and go for the upgrade disc here, but that's not good. The pool. I wouldn't have enough steps to actually use... I don't have a gem anyway. Library. Okay, library is actually great here I can still draft out of here, and I can get a foundation right here. Come on, foundation. All right, take a weight room. That was a really good shot, though, at getting a foundation. Can you fast draft? What does that mean? Oh, no. Once you have 0 steps, the game doesn't let you interact with anything except for door 46. So you can walk into the antechamber and click on door 46, but otherwise clicking doesn't do anything. I shouldn't have picked that up. Let's get a hallway out of the pool. Yeah, I'd rather have gems. Nursery's great. It's a gem in there. I do have conservatory unlocked. Guest bedroom, so good. Got so many steps. I think it is kind of useful to take, let's take this corridor, to take a magnifying glass when you see it in curse mode because of the chance of getting a tunnel is actually, I think, pretty good. If you can get a foyer plus tunnel, like foyer Great Hall Tunnel. Sorry, I was just thinking about that. Drawing room is great. Let's do it. I'm gonna launch myself like very quickly up into the upper ranks of the house with plenty of keys, hopefully, and also. Ooh. I'm not really about music room yet because I have not. Pantry's good. I have not. Words. Pump room. I haven't pump roomed. Oh, nice. Okay. I don't have a computer room yet, right? But the second I grab one, we'll want to be using this upgrade disc. All right. I think it's very likely that we can do that. Oh, what? Have I already upgraded? Okay. I forgot. D6 is unlikely, but don't mind those coins. Coins could be worth a lot of steps. Oh, magnifying glass could be used to make a lighter. Yeah, I don't want this chapel. Don't want to lose my keys. Yeah, dining room's great. Billiard room, sure. And I'll draft north before I do anything else. Nook seems fine to me. Okay. Dice. Yeah, it's a very rare item here, the dice. 14, 4, 2, 5 is 9. 8, 3 is 11. 4, 10, 6, 18. 26, 18. Okay, 2 keys. So I have a lot of keys now. Green rooms do not cost a gem to draft. Except it does kind of still. Let's take a closet, I suppose. Like, this is good if I end up getting a cloister. I'd rather just have a closet. Okay, there's a shovel. Did I want a shovel for something or for the treasure map, right? It was D6. So it's just above the nook, right? Okay. That could be worth something. I've got 2 dice as well. The pool is great. Awesome. Love to see the pool here. That's going to be one of those things that can actually get me progress. Just like want to pump room ASAP. I don't mind security here. Bedroom's worth steps though. Let's grab security, I guess. Yeah, grabbing security before I get like locked out of progress seems good. And it was worth steps anyway. It was worth more steps than the bedroom. Actually, yeah. Low unlocked. Did I miss anything? No. Okay. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, the workshop is still hard to pull. I don't want to try that hard. I'm just saying it's worth picking up. I'm not saying it's like something. The study doesn't do me any good here. The office does. It's got an upgrade disc. Then the chapel cost me. Let's do the office. Then if I get a study... No, I still need a bishop. Okay, so I need to grab this and this. Do this. Come on, breakfast nook. Come on, nurse station. Let's go. Come on. Yeah. Breakfast nook is great because it immediately gives you another upgrade. And it's also worth 10 steps every day. It's really, really good. Yeah, it's... what's this one? Oh, yeah. I'm like, so then from the morning room, I'll just get like the nurse's station anyway, right? So... All right, so I really want a pump room. That is what I'm looking for. This is an awkward set of rooms. The gymnasium is not disabled. I'm going to redraw here. Chapel's slightly better than the gymnasium. Plus, it's good for... It would give me... all I need is now is a study to get chess, though I'm not going to be able to make it out of the house as it stands. Oh, maybe I will because of the dining room. It's going to eat a key and a gem and a coin. 2 coins, of course, but it gives me 2 spots to draft from. Can't be security locked, so sometimes it gives me a gem too. Okay, let's draft north. Here's that cloister that I was saying. Bedroom gives me steps and doesn't eat my last gem, and it's free to walk into. Okay, I guess it's not totally free. It actually literally costs money. I think I re-roll this. No, let's grab the storeroom. Yeah, storeroom's fine here. It's a dig spot. I have a shovel. Oh, I didn't grab the... What was it? Oh, the chapel has the map. Treasure in the chapel, yeah. All right. Let's see what we get here. Yep. It's time to start digging. Hoping for mostly just for lots of gems. I guess a combination of gems and money would be good too. 3 gems and whatever. All money is probably not good. Okay, yeah. This is fine. Kitchen is a lot of steps now. Alright, I have 1 die. Plenty of keys. Come on, foundation? Or actually... Jeez. Gymnasium takes a key. I'm gonna re-roll. Might be bad, but... Damn! Oh, that's... Yeah, that's the reason not to re-roll there. Can I get anything done today? I don't think so. Hey, Gilly, thanks for the raid. That's so frustrating. I guess I was supposed to take the gym there. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can get done. Can the commissary have anything relevant? Let me just think about this for a moment. Oh, bottom. Oh, you're right. I could still get. Can I reach that? 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, I can also get a pump room from down there. Okay, there's stuff I can do. So let's figure out which gives me the best step of, or the best chance of getting steps. I don't think I step into any of these actually. The commissary could have shoes. Let's go for that. Doesn't have shoes. It does have a salt shaker. Do I need steps? 17. Okay, 1, 2, 3. No, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't really need steps anyway. Metal detector. I could get a workshop here, but no. I'm just gonna go back. I don't think commissary can have bananas. I think kitchen can have bananas. Yeah, I didn't make it to rank 8. So yeah, there's also, I could get a conservatory. I really, really want a study. And I have like drained the pool a bit. Pump room. I actually probably want pump room like maybe more than, no, I want study the most. Well, kitchen gets me, oh, sauna's good too. I guess I don't need the kitchen. Yeah, what am I talking about? Kitchen. Yeah, sauna's great. There's a gem in there, but it doesn't matter. Okay. Well, now I'm bricked. I don't want to grab the library because if I grab it too many times, the bookshop becomes possible. All right. No pump room. That's just extremely unfortunate. I remember seeing, I think I do remember seeing bananas in the commissary, but not for like 2 months. I think they patched it out. You've seen them once ever. Was it like 2 months ago before the patch? Okay, 20 extra steps is so good. It's like good enough that I almost don't need the guest bedroom, but I'm going to take it. It was last week. Okay, all right. Well, I can grab this gem. I do want this breakfast nook, but I'll get it whenever. Like, there's no rush to grab it here, and the den's better in this spot. Storeroom is good here. In curse mode, I do like drafting like lots of dead ends early, both because it gets them out of the pool and also because then you're not like wasting a ton of steps backtracking. Conservatory. I'll take a breakfast nook here. I'll draft north. Wow, just let's get a spare room here. It's like tempting to take the nursery, but I have so many steps. Like, I'm gonna get more steps here. Obviously a closet. Oh yeah, I did 3 keys already. It's pretty sweet. And then I've got the breakfast room. I would love a tea here that faced west in some other direction. Yeah, I'll take it. Because I can get I'll get the morning room facing when I go west here, and it'll face north, and it's gonna be just perfect. Where's the item? Oh, shovel. And where's the disc here? Okay. Get the garage. Do want a security eventually, but yeah, so I'm trying a couple new things today. Oh, what am I? I guess it's good. It's good reflex to have. I do have a shovel actually. I'm trying a couple new things today. One is Orange King, and the other is, and I don't have the chest done yet, so I can't do it. I do really want that much money. I think I do this just to like not have to draft a Tapple though. The other is like grinding the tomb out of the... I don't need the gem. I'd rather save the money for the kitchen. Okay, well I have a dye. I don't have the nursery. Let's grab the pantry. That's gonna be... So I'll have 7 money. Yeah, let's not worry about it. Yeah, grinding the tomb. Once I have the pump room finished. Oh, yeah, actually, let's grab the parlor because I'd rather use the library a little bit later. Once I have the pump room finished, I will grind the tomb, but not go into it to make sure that I just have the tomb available and so that it starts accumulating money as I get dead ends every day. So I'll just like restart every day until there's a tomb available. Oops, I can grab this. Did I get it? I did, okay. Use a key, I have 5 keys for now. Yeah, like I said, for now. I would be into this foyer if I had the pump room done. I don't need the steps from the dining room on the other hand though, but it's a good spot for a tea. I'm gonna grab it. Walk-in closet seems good. I can also use this upgrade disc if I take security though. Let's do that. Okay, it's not locked. No items, no items. Nurse station? Courier is a pretty good one. Oh, so actually there's this like weird consideration, which is I use Courtyard to make Courtyard another option for the Orange King. But it's so bad until I'm like actually doing chess stuff. If I got this upgrade later, after I had already done chess, then I think I would take Courtyard. But I think I want Courtyard until then. So I think it is better to do this. If I do get the spare bedroom upgrade, I'll probably turn that into a hallway though. Okay, and then I need to actually set security to low. I don't have a key card. Okay. Yeah, Courtyard will cost a key. Billiard room's good, and I'll just go in it. Let's... I guess No, I'll do the puzzle first. Because if I get a key card, I'll want to turn security up to high before I move on. 19 minus 14 is 5. 16. 8, 2. 16, 6. 33? Okay. Just a boatload of keys. I have a lot of resources right now. Drawing room seems awesome. Would love to get a foundation out of here. Let's draft north first. Oh, pool is also great though. Okay. Now I'm in like, okay, is there, can't tell if there's security doors there. Probably shouldn't be, but you never know. Pump room. Alright, I'm just gonna take the sauna. It's like, I could re-roll there. Is there shoes? There should be an item in here, right? Is there? There's always an item in here, right? Is there not always an item in here? I thought there was always an item in here. I guess there isn't. Oh, there is. Okay. Interesting. So with a card key, is it worth 4 steps right now? Yeah, let's turn security to high. Even though I have 4 keys. Okay. All right, let's see what's in here. Okay, those are 2 different. Why are they different doors? Let's draft west. Oh, and there's a key here too. Wow, so many resources. Love it. Love it. I'll take a conference room. And I'll draft out of the other door. I do have a die. I gotta remember that I have a die. Foundation. Rumpus room. Alright, I don't mind a rumpus room. And I will head through the rumpus room as well. Salt shaker. So, oh, and I have the purse, coin purse. So yeah, kitchen is worth a lot of steps. Sure. Laboratory is actually good. No. Well, so like laboratory is a duct room, but it's not the kind of duct room that makes drawing the pump room more likely. Corridor costs a key, but it's also unlocked. And it doesn't cost me a gem. So I think I take the corridor here. And then it's out of the pool as well. Alright, pump room. This is worth 2 keys. Not enough to justify it. This is going to cost me a key, but I think it's what I do. I mean, I'm gonna draft out of there, so. Greenhouse. All right, let's get a library and just get a foundation. The question is, where do I draft out of? Oh, I could also take this. Chapel eats my last key. I've already got the bishop as well. Let's just get a foundation right here. Okay, I've got lots of steps from the dining room if I want to backtrack. Foyer, servants' quarters, archives. So archives is kind of interesting because it actually does increase the chances of giving me a pump room. I can take a foyer, which unlocks this south door here. And also like gives me somewhere else to draft. Let's do that. Gymnasium costs me my last gem. And a bunch of steps. How far am I from... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have the steps to spare. Cost me my last gem, though. Doesn't even have shoes. Rude. It's locked. Great. Okay. I don't need a gem to draft a pump room. Bedroom's fine. It's locked. Oh man, salt shaker, go. Well, I blew through my keys super fast. I didn't actually check. Okay. Can't get the stupid pump room to show up. I've got to... I don't think I checked north of the conference room to see if it was unlocked. Oh, cool. I think... Oh, shoot. Okay. Well, I still need an office. I don't know if this dining room's unlocked. This could also give me a key. I have to take the study here, I think. And I have plenty of steps. Does not have a key. But this is by far my best chance at being able to get progress here, I think. Yeah, gym can be security locked, which is good. That's true. That was something I hadn't really considered when I was deciding to draft it. But it is good in this circumstance. Okay. Hopefully this dining room is not locked, I guess. boiler room. 21 steps. Let's go. Not locked? Alright. And that's the last spot in the house. Ah, pain! Just getting nothing done. That's so painful. Right, hold on. Let me just double check. I don't have an office, right? Yeah, I have everything else, though. Bishop, knight, rook. Yeah. I don't know. At least I get 20 extra steps the following day. Curse mode is such pain. It's just... oh, it's so painful. Was there a locker room as an option? There was a... Like... Oh, was it when I grabbed the study? I didn't really look at what the other options were when I grabbed the study. Pantry's fine. Oh, and I had no gems. Okay. Yeah, that sounds right. Hallway, early hallway is good. I mean, the courtyard's worth... So I'm starting with 2 extra gems and 20 extra steps a day. Those are some mighty resources. Storeroom. Okay. Yeah, let's go this way. Spare room. I guess I got lots of steps. I mean, I guess... Oh yeah, courtyard is gem neutral, isn't it? Sure, let's see if I can use up my key, I guess. Oh, perfect. Three keys. Huh. Yeah, I think I take this corridor. Just grab the 3 keys. I have 4 keys without even using a garage. Lots of gems, too. Office? Hell yeah. Office can be, like, a really hard thing to get, even with the study. I don't think I spread gold yet, though. Passageway. Sure. It's gonna eat a key. But it lets me not have to return to the south part of the house. Yeah, I'm not gonna spread gold yet. So if I go this way, I should get a garage and not a morning room. I think. Which is good. I'll get both. Yeah, but I can get the morning room later. Would rather have this garage. I have a lot of chances to draft a study or a... Oh. Okay, that's locked. A study or a... My brain is so fried. I don't know what else I'm trying to draft. It's like pool room, I guess. I had something in mind when I started the sentence. Study. Foundation. Foundation is the other one. There was a coupon book in the nook. That could be important. Let's grab the bedroom, I suppose. Commissary is better for like continued drafting. Let's do this. Also get it out of the pool. Compass is pretty good. Though at this point, I'm not sure it's that helpful. Actually, it's not really good. I'm not gonna buy anything right now. Ugh. I hate these options. Okay, it's not security locked. Can be a key card here too. Sure. I think I have 3. Study. Whatever. Pool. All right. All right. Morning room gets me gems. It's okay that it's a dead end, or it like prevents me from proceeding farther north, because I just want a study at this point. What's my item? Salt shaker. I don't have a, no. I could buy a sledgehammer. But it's like so many steps. Yeah, I don't care about any of these things. I think I should just call it a day, right? What are the odds I actually get a study down here? Do I even have... I guess I have everything else I need. Bishop, king... I don't have a knight, but that's easy to get. Alright. I guess there's a chance. Did that breakfast nook have a... It did, and I had a coupon book. You were right. All right. Study? Yeah, I don't really need keys. I haven't opened this one yet. Wow, it's been an hour and I haven't drafted Boudoir. That's interesting. Study? Oh, I need a security at some point. It's an apple. Ah, +1. Nice. Sure. Yeah, there's a trunk. Study? Drawing room is a good way to get a study. Study? Laundry room's kind of like a study. What's in the closet? If I can get a die or two, that could be worth. 12. Let's not use the steps. Study. Is there anything I'd want to code check? No, let's redraw. It's going to cost me a gem either way. Chapel makes it slightly easier to place my bishop because now there's multiple spots. You're really going to make me solve this billiard puzzle to see if the last spot is a study? 8, 4, 25, 15, 1. Well, it's not a study. Can I? No. Okay. So, I was gonna say like maybe I get a pool and pump or something, but there's not actually room for that. All right, we're an hour 6 in and we have done nothing. I don't think I've played anything like particularly wrong. Doesn't feel like it. Wasn't there a key in the closet? Yeah. I don't think I would have enough steps to get out of the house though if I grabbed it at that point. Okay, don't do that yet. Don't have 20 bonus steps, or I do get 2 bonus gems though today. Sure, den is fine. Corridor is good. Let's get it out of the pool. Battery. I've come pretty close to solving chess a couple times. Yeah. I don't actually... If I get foundation, I feel like I don't need to solve chess. Alright, I'm going to lose my key, but I'll get 3 back from the garage here. So I guess I should be drafting east out of here first. Just to know if like I can safely draft the garage. Commissary. What do we got here? Courtyard is gem neutral, so that's not too bad. Plus it's got a trunk in it. Let's see what's in the trunk. Dice and coins. I have a battery pack. Bedroom. I'm at 2 steps. Hallway eats my last key. Let's re-roll for something that gives me steps. Yeah, like that. I don't think there's anything here that I want to take. Chapel eats 1 key and a gem and a step. That's probably better than using a die. I don't know. Morning room. Okay. Laboratory can give me steps. I'm going to draft out of here. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I'm not even going to look at the experiments. I guess with the mod that I have, it'd be fast, but... Yeah, I do feel like it's chess or foundation. Once I have chess or foundation, I'm going to start trying to win. Oh, no, I need a pump room still. But yeah, with just the pump room, I'm not going to try and win. I dug up the commissary, right? Or not the commissary, the conservatory. I swear I did. I have not seen it yet. Sure. I guess I already have a key. I'm going to take a morning room here. Secret garden key. Am I going to take the morning room here? Yeah, I like the morning room. It's like an item and 2 gems. And 2 gems tomorrow. It's just worth a lot. Alright, I do want the steps here. Okay, I'll take the gem. Bunk room is worth a lot of steps. Don't mind that. I've got 9 gems. Take this chapel. I need it for chess. And it gives me a way to draft the garage without... oh, no it doesn't. Okay. Cannot draft the garage. I haven't done this yet. I don't think I want to. Parlor. So security. Yeah, that's fine. So I can set security to high since I did do the utility closet. Forgot I had a secret garden key. Okay, kitchen is... I mean, it provides me a path forward. It gives me 3 steps for now. I have no keys, so let's grab this hallway while I have no keys. I need keys though. I could code check this secret garden key. That's actually... I think that's good. Save it for when I have the blue banner. Yeah. That's like very slight progress. I'm an hour 15 in. I have very slight progress. It's like crazy how I've just gotten nothing done. Maybe I'm not going for the corners aggressively enough. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I should really be trying to grind the conservatory a bit. Just like saying the word conservatory is sometimes enough. I think that might be something very good in there. Let's see. Closet's okay. Let's find it unusual. Music room is something I'm not sure about. I want this at rare. Until I can upgrade it, it's so bad. Yeah, I did grab the hammer. I'm using a mod that skips the animation. I think I don't really want the music room. It seems like you do. I do want the music room because they could give a secret garden key. But I think once I get the king, I'm going to be doing Orange King. And so I just don't need the music room. I don't need the secret garden key. And also it does interfere with getting conservatories. So by removing it from the pool, I'm making it a little bit more likely a conservatory will show up. I have a key. I guess I'll do a chapel. See if I can't get a chest set. Kind of need the steps. Yeah, just entering room 46 is completion. It's my last gem. I think what I'm going to do is just reset. This layout's bad. I already got the conservatory. Let's reset. So I do think my problem is actually that I should be like going much more aggressively towards the corners for conservatory. If you're watching on YouTube, this is something I haven't mentioned in this stream, which I really should have. If you're watching on YouTube, I have disabled the chat on YouTube, but there is a chat on Twitch. So in the stream description, you can find the links for either popping out the chat from Twitch, so you can watch on YouTube but chat on Twitch, or you can just come watch on Twitch. Also works. Lucky rabbit's foot spicy. Spare room is, I suppose. Oh, there go my keys. Didn't get a garage. Okay. Sure. I've got the car key. Could buy a key, I guess. I kind of can't afford to lose a key. Sure. Study? I'm not even sure study would be good at this point. Okay. E5. Attic ballroom workshop. So I don't really have anything to make contraptions with. The ballroom doesn't cost any gems beyond the 2 that I have to put into it. But so the workshop's probably just better because it leaves me with 4. Then the attic, like, especially with the Lucky Rabbit's Foot, is like interesting. But I'm like out of steps. I think I just grabbed the workshop. Sure. Here's my last key. Yeah, I can't really worry too much about what's going to be security locked at this point. Courtyard could also be security locked. I guess corridor can't be. I don't know. Maybe yeah, okay. Maybe I dig up, okay, let's, can't grab a garage now. Oh, I could, because it could have a key card. I think it can have a key card. I don't have security. I can also draft out of the den, but I can't, like, reach the den. This could have a key card, I think. Let's see if it does. So close. So close. I don't think I can dig up a key card, right? Oh yeah, that's another thing that the fast sprints does, is it skips the digging animations. Alright, and then I'm just dead. Shovel, sledgehammer, lockpick. Can't even make a contraption, SMH. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay. All right. You can dig up vault keys. I think you can dig up secret garden key. I think if you have like one of the advanced shovels, but I don't think you can with the basic shovel. I'm not 100% sure. Corridor. I am now switching my strategy to be extremely aggressive towards going for the corners. Let's see what's in the closet. It's a die and a gem. Away. Nice. I'm just gonna call it a day after this, I think. Is that a study? No, it's a drafting studio. Well, I want that at common, I want that at rare, and I want that at rare. Great. I think this is like helpful. It's helpful to know that I should be aggressively. One sec. Going for the corners. Sure. Actually, this is a fine spot for a chapel. Cost me 1 gem, but... Oh, hey. Perfect. Study? No. Well, courtyard's already common. No, it's not common. Let's put it at common, because it's free now. Terrace to rare. That's great. I think I need to leave chapel at common until I have chess. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is like confirmation bias, what's happening right now. I'm like decided to go for the conservatory and now it's showing up a ton. This is showing up like way more frequently than than the average. But it certainly feels good to like make this pivot and then, although it's not like I've gotten amazing rooms in the conservatory. I'm not gonna grab that key. Or the... Actually, I will. I'll grab the key and the die. Because... There's an orange, I think, in the... I don't know. I could re-roll in the corner. No, I'm not gonna re-roll in the corner. I'm not gonna be that aggressive about it. Secret passage is so bad. Never mind. Alright, let's see what's in this bedroom. I can at least use my key. Okay, I can pick those up. I guess I draft from here. Yeah, West Wing Hall. I guess that would have been a fine spot to grab a chapel as well. Does conservatory pick 3 rooms completely randomly? Yeah, pretty much. There's like a list of rooms that it won't pick. This is unfortunate. I'm gonna redraw, looking for a T. Sure, chapel's okay. Courtyard, spare room. Sure, take one of my keys. I'm like gonna die in a sec here. Alright, breakfast nook does not save me. I'm at 1 step. Like nothing saves me. I guess I redraw then. Yeah, nothing saves me. Great. Okay. Yeah, I should have been re-rolling aggressively before that. I had the unfortunate thing is I had the kitchen pointed the wrong way. "23 conservatories is mean time to study." I mean, it should just be n over 3, right? So does that mean there's like roughly 70 rooms you can get? Den is is it? Ooh, a lucky rabbit's foot is interesting. I think. I don't know. I think it is. Parlor. Okay, well, what's 86 over 3? Share spare room. I guess it's slightly more complicated because you get like 3... No, I don't think it is. Yeah. I guess, no, I'm not even looking for, like, I take the storeroom and then I don't go in it, I guess. I'm gonna look and see if the lucky rabbit's foot spawned anything. I don't think so. Just like don't need the gem. So then the question is, do I go through the spare room or the hallway? I guess the hallway. Yeah, I'd like a chance to draw the conservatory, and also more step management rooms are gonna be in the corner. Okay. Maybe I just restart now. Yeah, let's just call it a day. Like, I have not made any tangible progress towards anything, so. But I have used up the valuable corners. Isn't it calculated by the chance of not getting it multiplied until you hit 50%? No. No, because there can be redos. And also 50% is not how mean time to anything works. It's like a Bernoulli distribution or something. You have a 3 out of n chance of getting it every time, and so the mean number of attempts is n over 3. It's just like the inverse of the probability. I don't know if Bernoulli is the right word, but it's there's a name. It's just not binomial. I guess I'll take this. No, parlor. Oh, I should have drafted north out of the den before walking in here. That was silly. I was stuck thinking about probabilities of things. Courtyard, I guess. I want to go to the other corner, but okay, I don't want to dig yet. Okay, nursery's good, but breakfast nook is also good. Let's grab the nursery. Okay, I'll grab the gem. Let's grab the corridor. I'm not gonna dig yet. Veranda is kind of interesting. I don't know. This is not how I was planning for this to go. Sure, I'll take an office. Maybe I can get ladyship's chambers. I think at this point I do start digging. 6 steps is huge. No keys. Okay. So let's go ahead and spread gold. Okay, sorry, I gotta look for the gold. Okay. I grab the gem. Gold. I don't know where it is here. It would be over there. Okay, let's dig now. It's an old shoe. I can at least get to the other corner from here. I have 8 money. Bedroom is worth, or servant's quarters is worth 2 keys, but it costs a gem. Let's do the bedroom. I do want this chapel. I'm just a study away at this point. Oh, there's also money here. And a nook, I guess, but what are the odds I don't get a nook? Let's look in here. I think... yeah, I'm just going to draft north out of here for the steps. West Wing Hall. Pantry. Sure. It sounds a lot like 80 whatever over 3 to me. I don't know. I'm no math magician, but I guess if I take the pantry, I can avoid going through the chapel. And it gives me steps and money. And it's more likely to have something that turns north, I think. Workshop is kind of interesting. I could get a power hammer, maybe. Ballroom... I don't really have enough steps to take advantage of ballroom, I don't think. Let's take the workshop. It's a magnifying glass. I don't have the metal detector. That's the one thing I don't have. Alright, it's gotta be drawing room. Slightly smaller. I think I just want to redraw. Spare room. I have no keys. Let's grab this breakfast nook. It gets me more towards where the garage is going to be. And it gives me steps, which I need. Passageway gets me all the way to where the thing is. But then I have no gems. But I guess I just have to do it. Can't really backtrack all the way to the other side of the house. Need something that gives me gems. Or a study would also be fine, or I could just die. If I get like, I don't know. I don't have any keys. If I get a garage here, I can actually continue drafting. It's a little weird. Oh, right. Of course. Alright, whatever. I'm not going to walk all the way around to the office. I would have like no steps left. It was based on birthday paradox math? Yeah, it doesn't quite apply here. Wow. Hour 40. Man, I finished my curse mode run 20 minutes ago in my PB. And I've just like made almost no progress. I haven't drained the foundation by 1. I haven't found, sorry, the reservoir by 1. I haven't found the foundation. I haven't completed chess. I haven't really changed any like relevant stuff in the conservatory. Like, I don't think I'm playing bad, but the results are certainly bad. Going for conservatory very aggressively here. Study. Dining room. I actually kind of like it at standard. Boiler room, get the hell out of my pool. Greenhouse, same. Yeah, dining room, you don't actually really want it early in the day. So leaving it at standard, like, it makes it so you're not forced to take it so early. It does make me think that I am actually at the point now where I need to move curse mode as early as possible into my run so that I can reset aggressively in my L trophies run. Shouldn't have grabbed that key. Sure. I think I'm just going to use these dice in the other corner for looking for conservatory. I don't know why I'm grabbing this even then. Or a study. All right, library for study. Oh. Vault. Let's go. Let's give me some money. It's just in over 3. What do you mean you looked it up? Oh, there's a key card in here. Card key? It's called a key card. Key card. I don't know. So am I really just grinding conservatory then? I guess it's not just conservatory. It could also be study. Maybe I should take library there instead of corridor. Compass is pretty good. So I think... Compass and magnifying glass. Hey, Rubik's. Sure. Kind of hoping for a dead end here. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. If I get a workshop, I can grab a tunnel from my pool. That actually could be really good. I mean, workshops... That's, I think, unusual though, so. I have a die. Nursery or library? I think I want this library. Oh, there's a coin. There it is. Okay, we've got 6 gems. So far I just have a rook. So this is why I grabbed the library, of course. Because I'm a genius. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't have another corner in which to roll the office, so that is going to be potentially a major obstacle. Spare room here is good. Okay. Chapel is bishop. So now I just need office and knight. Which is either observatory or security. There's coins on the ground here. I think I'm down to take this storeroom. Gives me a key. I think keys are going to be... Oh, I don't have a shovel or anything, though. Courtyard could have a shovel in it, of course, but... I'll take the courtyard. No, I'm going to take the storeroom. And I'm not going to... Oh, I guess... No, I can grab stuff from it. That's fine. It's like +1 gem was the deciding factor there. Billiard room is great. Den is also great. Billiard room facing left I particularly like, though, because I'd want to get towards the garage to get unlimited keys. Alright, it's back here. And it also, yeah, gives me keys. 18 over 6 is 3. 13, 33. 3, 7, 8, 1, 18, 6. Okay. Silver key is interesting. Cloister of Joya. I think I reroll here. Security is good. Yeah, let's do it. Hopefully the doors aren't security locked. Neither one's security locked. Okay, that's good. Okay. I do have 10 steps left. I'm going to need more steps, I think, to make it out of the house. How far am I from the edge of the house? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I'm only 7 steps. So actually, I don't technically need more steps yet. Let's try and get something that gives me the west edge right here. The dining room is perfect. It can be security locked, I think, but it's not. I have security at low. Okay, let's draft north. Courtyard is fine. Also can be security locked, but I just set it to low. Let's see what's here. Okay, there's a shovel. That's good. Okay, I'm gonna head west first. 3 gems left. Yeah, it's really hard for me not to grab this garage while I'm here. So I'm gonna. I'll draft north first. Just using a railer key. Actually, I kind of want a dead end here. Bunk room does not give me steps. draft a bedroom. It's my garage. Bedroom can get me that morning room. 7 steps. I am very concerned about my steps right now. 6. Okay. Because of this bedroom, can I make it to the rank 8 and back? I'm not sure. To use a regular key and get the morning room, I think. No, never mind. So I want this office. It's like very obvious to me that I want this office. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. No, okay. I want this office, but what do I do from here to make sure I have enough steps? Just get lucky, I guess. Do I go through the office or do I go back through the courtyard? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So I definitely don't have enough steps to just walk to the chess puzzle right now. I think my best bet is somehow getting to rank 8. So there's 1 gem in the office and there's 2 gems and a shovel in the courtyard. The shovel could dig me up a turnip, but it's unlikely. This is like fewer steps to get to the dining room and return. I think I go this way because of the steps. I think getting the dining room is likely going to be something I need to do. Okay, I'll take a West Wing Hall. It gets me towards rank 8 and gives me a potential like offshoot for a dead end that gives me steps, like a nursery. Though it does eat a key. I think I am right now going to spread gold. In case I get a kitchen up there. Okay, didn't get gold in this room. I can check the bedroom for free. Yes, there's gold in here. Somewhere? Oh, here. I can also check the dining room for free. And I can maybe peek into other rooms. I'm not sure where the gold would be. Okay, there's nothing in there. I think it would be there or... Okay, I don't think there's any gold back there. But anyway, 7 gold is enough to buy 3 bananas. So if I get a kitchen, that's pretty good. 6. Okay. Yeah, I think I continue north here. And there's gold here too. I think I want to draft east first. Boudoir gets me a gem, but it costs me a step. But I think the gem is valuable enough. Commissary could get me shoes, but it's not likely. I do have a reroll too. I don't think I use it yet. I'm gonna grab this boudoir. All right. Okay. Do I use a regular key or a silver key? Dining room is obviously out of the pool. A secret garden key would be so good here, but I don't have that. I think I use a silver key to make sure I can get to rank 8. And then... Oof. So the pool is going to take my last gem. There's a lot of really tough decision making here. The pool is going to take my last gem, which means like kitchen and stuff is off the table unless I go through the boudoir. But the pool also could get me a pump room, which independent of my ability to get chess solved. Hold on. No, the garage isn't unlocked. Okay. I think I had the chance to get a utility closet and I didn't take it. Could be security locked. That's true, but I did set security to low. And then, yeah, so like the things that give me steps are like, do I have a pantry yet? I don't have a pantry yet. I think pantry would do it because I go 3, 2, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. So pantry would do it out of the pool. I can also re-roll here. Looking for a free tea room. If I am able to get the dining room, then maybe I can also get the pump room later, but I don't actually know. There's nowhere to really draft. And I'd probably just be walking out of the house. So yeah, the question is, do I redraw or do I take the pool? I mean, those are obviously the only two options. I do have also a gem redraw from the study, but yeah, actually that makes it slightly better to redraw because if I get stuck with some bad options, I can redraw again, but okay. Yeah, I'm going to redraw here. Okay, drawing room is great. Drawing room gives me like 4 chances to find a pantry, and I'll still have a gem. Pantry or a kitchen. Yeah. Drawing room is awesome. Okay, that was a really good reroll. It's the reroll that gives you more rerolls. It's like wishing for more wishes. All right, so now we draft north. I need something that gives me steps, which is none of these. So let's redraw. Pantry. So pantry gives me an apple at the very least. Also, welcome back, Mustachio Largio here. Thank you for subscribing to Twitch Prime. Prime Gaming, whatever it's called. So I'm at 3. I go here, I go to 2, then up to 4, then 3, 2, 1, 0, but actually 2, 1. So the pantry guarantees it. And now we have chess. I don't think I've made a mistake here. That was tight. And I'm not going to risk drafting out of here in case I'm forced to take a red room. I'm just going to go lock in. Just make sure I go the right way. I do have everything, right? I got a nook. Yeah. Nook. Yeah, and I have the chapel. Okay. Really don't want to mess this up. I'm 2 hours in. +2. Eat the fish. Give me the fish. 1 step. Have dinner. Okay. So I didn't draft the pool, so it's not really worth trying to like get a pump room out of here or whatever. I'm just going to walk out of the house now and take what has been given to me. Man, this is like the hardest I've ever had to fight for a chess set before. Oh my god. I think I could have drafted for free, but like I had the steps to go draft for some things. What about in the main file? What? Oh, during conservatory grind, would we ever use monk to just get conservatory outside more consistently? On the main file, I don't really think it's worth it. Like, you don't have the allowance for it, so you'll have to like go draft around the house until you can get the like 13 money or whatever that you need. So it's just like very awkward and slow to do that. Where's the turnoff? Have I missed it? No. Okay. Whatever. Alright, I don't remember where anything is. My PB on curse mode is an hour 20. It was in my last all trophies run. Okay, office. So that's king, queen, rook, bishop, knight. Knight was like here. I don't remember where. Okay. No, it's not. Okay. And then again, I know I got a drawing room up here. That has a pawn. Okay. So now I'm going to get the king. And we're going to see... I have a plan. I accept this power. Great. I'm going to call it a day. Actually, I'm not going to call it yet. No, I am going to call it. Okay. So, all right. So the plan from here, now that I have chess, I have a method. I have an idea. And it may be very fast and it may be not very fast. From here, I'm going to, every day at the beginning of the day, immediately go check the outer room and see if I can draft the tomb. And if I can't, I'm going to reset. Call it a day. I'm going to do that until I get the tomb. And I'm not going to walk inside the tomb. I'm just going to go back in the house. Then from there, I'm going to draft until I can get enough steps to pull the north lever. I still don't have a pool house. Never mind. Never mind to all of that. Or sorry, the pool, okay. Sure, I'll take a shelter. I'm gonna call it a day. I messed this up. Right, so I have the blue. I will be using the blue king to just get the pool and the... I'm going to, in fact, do it from, like, the lobby, too. I'm not going to try and get steps first. Pump room is needed before I can do what I want to do. But the blue king should allow that. Okay, so now curse mode kind of doesn't matter anymore. I mean, sure, I'll take a study. It's a key card. Card key? I don't know. Yeah, steps. This works a lot better with the breakfast nook, by the way. The blue. It's den. Just looking for a pool plus a pump room. Like, I can't get hallways anymore, so the keys are safe. Rotunda, library, storeroom. Unfortunately, I can't get the foundation either. Because for some reason, the foundation will not show up with the blue king. But yeah, I'm just going to be drafting through the house super fast right now. Oh, no garage. Sure, I'll take a utility closet, I guess. It's like 92% or something to get a garage, I think. That was just very surprising. Okay. I've got 7 gems. Not gonna bother with stupid duct rooms. 17, 2, 4, 11, 10, 25, 10, 8, 80, 10. I guess I can get hallways from duct rooms. There's the passageway. I guess I redraw. Whoa, that's... I'm looking for a T that faces north, but like, I guess I just can't get one. Or a pool room, I guess. Sure. I guess if you redraw enough, you can get... I can't... Alright, I guess I get to keep 6 gold. Yeah, I had a key card. I forgot to declare that I had a key card, I guess. I think I can still get the conservatory even with the blue banner on. It's like can't turn down a study pretty much. It's just not in my bones. Sure. A little low on steps. Prism key does... I guess it doesn't do nothing. It works from the secret garden. Oh. I have a card key. Okay, I need the need the steps here. Still looking for pool. I guess this drawing room, but it's kind of a shame because I'm not actually going to go get the gem from the drawing room, so... There's the pool. Okay. Finally, we're in business. Could go get the gem from the drawing room at the cost of 2 steps, but that's not worth it. Dining room is great. I still have re-rolls with the study. Hi, Miko. Where is my garage? Does the Blue King, like, do something to that garage? Well, gold is useless. Let's take a closet, I suppose. More rerolls and a key. Sure. Security's good. Okay, I know where that gem is. Why choose this game to speedrun? Because, yeah, it's awesome fun. Exactly. Lorgan knows. Pump room! I did it! We did it. I don't know what else I would be looking for. I guess with enough steps in theory... Alright, let's grab this code check. With enough steps in theory, I could, like, finish the run today. Do I have a conference room yet? I don't. No, I do. It's way down near the entrance. I don't have a garage yet either. Should I be grabbing that secret garden key? Like maybe. If I get a garage and a utility closet. I don't think so. I think the odds of me finishing this day are just low. Okay, what am I doing? Up. Up. Greenhouse. Reservoir. I will open this. because I'm greedy. Ballroom is actually only 1 gem. Sure. I don't know. I'm still looking for a foundation, I guess. Foundation would be great. This would be like not a great spot for a foundation. Let's not get this library yet. I'm gonna be greedy and like try and get it a little farther north. Yeah, if I can get a foundation, that will change some things. This box is empty. Yeah, if I can get a foundation, then I'm going to be going blue king. Oh, right, there's 3 answers to that. Well, that was not great. Because now I could have actually taken that rotunda. I don't know. I'm just dead, right? Okay, let's not like belabor this then. Maybe I could still find a way to draft a foundation. Let's do a normal key. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is... What does pumping there do? It lowers the reservoir by 1, which allows me to use the boat. Pack Rat, thanks for the raid. Welcome, raiders. I'm speedrunning blueprints right now. Right now I'm trying to beat curse mode. And not having a great time at it. I'm like, it's not going well. My PB is like a minute or an hour 20, and I'm already like almost 2 hours 20 in. Get rated, exactly. I'm gonna turn on blue because I have these extra footsteps. And as soon as I can get rerolls, I will be heading towards the outer room. Lots of gems. Sure, this coat check is pretty good, actually. Let's go through the den. I'm really looking for a study, which I think has a pretty high chance of rolling in the corner. Library also gives it a high chance. Billiard room is unnecessary since I've already got the secret garden key. Sure, I'll grab this breakfast nook. And then I'm going to draft out of the library for an increased chance at a study. Conference room. Don't really want the conference room this far south. Would like it like closer to where I would potentially draft a secret garden. Workshop. Well, I put greenhouse at rare, and it also is not... Oh, there's study. Okay. So, here we go. Do I walk in? Yeah, I'm going to walk in. Oh, there's dice here, too. Nice. All right. Okay. So, I'm now going to go pull the north lever. Oh, that's it. I lost a gem. All right. I still get to keep the 2 dice that I picked up, though. So it's going to cost me some steps. Maybe I don't. Maybe I wait until I can get... So it's going to cost me 18 steps. And I'll be at 13. But I'll have a secret garden key. And likely I will have a conference room. So... yeah, I'm going to go do it. There's the tomb. So yeah, this is going to give me a good chance at like completing the game today. I've got the study for rerolls if I can get more gems. There are 2 gems still in that parlor, so I'll have 4 gems, which is a good start. I have a key. I will be adding the mechanarium to my pool, but I won't need it because I'll have the secret garden key. Hopefully I get a conference room somewhere near the secret garden, and that'll give me enough steps to like do everything I need. But yeah, having lots of rerolls is really good for entering the... Okay, let me just make sure this is pulled far enough. Yeah, okay. I'm going to grab the upgrade disc while I'm here. Probably won't matter for this run, but if the run fails, then at least I'll have the upgrade disc. Okay, we're going to take the boat across. I'm going to do... I did learn that you don't need to actually, like, lower the gear or raise the gear or whatever. But if you do, then it's free to grab the mechanarium. So it takes a little bit longer, but it makes it cost no steps to grab the mechanarium. And since I'm going to be using the secret garden key today, it's good to have the mechanarium for future attempts. Since it's a lot more likely to show up with the blue banner on. And all the gear rooms are blue, so you're probably just like getting a bunch of gear rooms anyway. We were going to test the orange banner, but that is not happening currently. I guess it might happen if today's run fails. I had a lot of extra stats from the sauna, and that's why I decided to go for the blue banner today. I think the orange banner is like a lower econ build, and so like I don't need the steps necessarily. Okay. And like getting all the way up to the west antechamber entrance is a lot easier when you have the blue banner turned on. Like, I will need keys, but there's a lot of blue rooms that give you keys. Steps are going to be the diciest part. But yeah, conference room with secret garden key is my plan for steps. Oh, right, I was going to grab mechanarium. Sometimes mechanarium is just like also fine to draft without giving you the lever. heading back. I do have the upgrade disc that I want to use on the way. Actually, I don't think I have a computer. Right? Oh yeah, there's like nothing in the house yet. So never mind. I'm just going to be going through the parlor and seeing if I can get up. I do need to grab the secret garden key from the coat check on my way through as well. It's going to cost another 2 steps. Yeah, it's promising. Yeah, this music is super soothing. All right, 15 steps. Should be okay. We'll see. So there, do we have any keys we want to like, or items we want to code check? I don't think so. Maybe if something dead ends, I end up coming back here to code check it, but. Make sure I get the right one on this one. Chamber of Mirrors. Okay, pantry's good. Gets me steps, gets me on the wall. I like being on the wall. Might have to re-roll here. Oh no, of course I don't. Morning room is good. Dining room I don't want till later. Billiard room isn't terrible either though. Let's grab the morning room. Coupon book does nothing. I'm gonna redraw here. Actually, commissary is okay. The thing is, I have a limited number of steps to like actually do my plan. I do think commissary is okay here actually though. I'm not gonna draft and not gonna draw any other ways to spend my money, so this could just give me 4 gems, I guess. Yeah. Oh, and even I still have a coin left, but yeah, that's a lot of rerolls. So Mechanarium is there's only one other gear room here, so it's either a straightaway or a turn. I want it to be a turn. It's not going to be a turn south. I feel like I need to redraw here. I have a lot of redraws. Okay, security is fine. I think it's actually good. I do want to set security to low. And I also want to turn north here. Oh, and there's I can use the upgrade disc. What? Okay. Okay. That's not going to affect today's run, but I will be doing a 3 gem prize, of course. Okay. Continue. 10 steps. Really want a conference room. Shoot. I just like can't really afford to be heading east here, but I also need keys. What I want is a T that goes west and north. How do I survive? There can be fruit in the billiard room. You redraw for west facing rooms here. I don't know, this is hard. Now Mechanarium's a T. And I think it's worth taking. Okay, not exactly what I was looking for. Here's that garage. Dining room, 9. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So I can't use the dining room and make it back. Alright. Garage. And I'm gonna go grab the keys. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what my steps plan is here at this point. I have to redraw this. Drawing room. God, it's not pointing north. It's so it's just like so brutal. What can I draw here that gives me steps? Like lab doesn't count. I guess at this point I can cross over to the east side. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I need a conference room, like, really soon if I'm going to cross over. I guess I'm going to the middle either way, so it doesn't really matter which side I do it. Alright, I guess drawing room is fine then. In that sense. It's, like, not going to make a difference. Let's redraw. Closet could have shoes. Hallway takes a key. I'm gonna draft this closet and probably not go in it. There's a key and a gem. Okay. Brutal. Okay. Billiard room can have fruit. And also doesn't cost any gems. Let's do that one. Fruit? Ah, never lucky. Alright. I'm just gonna do this right now. 3 plus 5 is 8. What? I have to do more math than that. So 8 times 2 is 16. 2 times 6 is 12. 20 minus 6 is 14. 28, 4. Sure. It's not totally meaningless. Gotta redraw this. I think I kind of need a conference room like ASAP. I'm gonna take this dining room. Okay. Locked? Not locked. Okay. Conference room. Yes. Okay. That's huge. Because now I just need a locked room anywhere along the north. So I'm really glad actually that security is a low, even though I have the key card. I'm going to draft another room out this way, I guess. Actual keys. Yeah, I'll use a key. That's fine. Well, is Chamber of Mirrors maybe actually good? It's probably not better than the spare room here. No, it's not going to be better than the spare room. Okay, let's go east. I just need any locked door north of here. Let's redraw, I guess. Shoot. Are you kidding me right now? I am so mad. I guess I was supposed to take the aquarium? Oh my god. Okay, the bedroom puts me at 2. I walk through it. I go to 1, then 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I can't make it back to the conference room. Can anything have food? I'm so mad. I don't know what chance bedroom is, but you're right that it's a chance. I've already got the breakfast nook down here. Wine cellar. I don't think wine cellar can have food. I don't have a shovel, so it's not going to have, like, a dig spot wouldn't matter. No, I didn't do mirrors, because I was assuming that somewhere along the edge here I could just get a locked door, but then I redrew 3 times and didn't get... I mean, I had an aquarium that was going to, like, destroy me. I actually think the aquarium just kills me, right? The aquarium takes 2 steps... Yeah, I can't actually like make it back to the conference room if I take the aquarium. Because it takes 2 steps, puts me at 1, and then I die when I walk in. So I can't draft north from there. No, I have a conference room. That was the whole point of doing this play, is that I just needed anywhere, like, yeah. All right, I take the bedroom. I don't think there's any way I can like live though. 3 steps. Maybe there's a no, I already have the dining room. Wish I didn't already have the dining room. All right, just have to use a regular key. I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know what I could possibly draw here that would help. Well, none of these. All right. Well, on the plus side, this gives me a chance to try out the orange banner. So let's do that. Okay, so here's the new strat. I'm gonna do it in full right now. I like lost my secret garden key and everything out of that too. I just thought there was no chance I was not gonna be able to re-roll into something that would go straight. That was crazy. Chamber of Mirrors would have drastically increased the odds. Maybe I was supposed to take it for that reason. So here's the new strat. I can't actually draft a tomb today, so today is just going to be a total waste. But I'm going to go out to that room and just like draft anything, and then I'm gonna reset the day, and I'm gonna go check the outer room again. If there's a tomb, I'm gonna draft it. If there's not, I'll reset the day until I get a tomb. Once I do get a tomb, I'm not going to enter the tomb. I'm going to go back in the house. And then I'm going to draft around looking for steps, especially looking for a kitchen. Once I have enough steps to go pull the north lever, I will go back through the tomb, grab the extra money that has spawned from all the dead ends that I've drafted in the intervening time, and then like spend it all in the kitchen to recover my steps. That's the plan. And then I'll turn on the Orange King, and then draft Foyer and the Great Hall into a series of hallways that lead me right to the east antechamber door. That's the plan. This whole run has been so painful. I've had so many like close calls of like making progress and then just not making progress. Except for the fact that the number of steps is impossible. That sounds like a plan. That's why I mentioned getting steps as part of the plan. Like, you heard me say the word kitchen, right? Like 3 times. You have to get back to the kitchen. Yeah. Yep, that's why we'll get steps so that I can pull the north lever and get back to the kitchen. Yep. Glad we're on the same page. If you're watching on YouTube, this is something I don't say often enough. The chat is disabled on YouTube, the live chat, but there is a chat on Twitch. There's lots of things that gives you steps. I'm not turning on the orange banner until I have enough steps to execute the plan. Like, obviously, any plan is going to be predicated on getting steps. You know that. We're chatting on Twitch. There's a link in the stream description for either the pop-out chat if you're on a PC and you just want to keep watching on YouTube but chat on Twitch, or just come watch on Twitch. Also works. Yeah, the orange banner plan is to get the foyer, and if you don't get the foyer fast enough, it all falls apart. It's definitely not a sure thing. But if you do get the foyer, then there's some things that happen. Jeez. All right. I can keep at this all day, game. Yeah, so the basic plan is like, yeah, use the foyer to get sorry, just basically it's use the foyer and then like draft a number of hallways until you reach the east door of the antechamber. Now there aren't really enough hallways to do that. So it helps to have like the spare bedroom upgraded to hallway or the courtyard. I've already upgraded the courtyard and I didn't grab the courtyard, which turns it into a hallway. That would be like pretty hard on the gems anyway, so I'm not sure I would even want to. I don't know. The secret passage does allow for a great hall dupe without the Chamber of Mirrors if you've already taken certain things out of the pool. So here we go. We've grabbed the tomb. We're going to enter the house with 9 steps remaining. And then just die, because that's how far I thought about this plan. Anyway, we're gonna draft like things that give us steps. This is a very low econ build, so I do need gems, but like keys are not really helpful. Yeah, I don't want to take the corridor or pantry or hallway yet. There's a banana. There's some steps. I'll grab this den. Let's draft north now. There's 10 steps. So I actually can go pull the north lever now. But I don't think I'm quite ready for that. Because then I don't... Well... So it'd be 9... minus... Sorry, 19, but then 17, and then I would come back with 5 steps, but I can go through the pantry. So then I go 4, then 7. I think I draft west from the breakfast nook. And see if I can't get more steps. And if I can get more steps... I'll grab the closet here. Okay, I don't think I'm quite ready to exit the house now. I shouldn't have taken that key. Oh, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna draft west of the den now. Hoping for like a guest bedroom. No, it's just a regular bedroom. Your package has been delivered. Yeah, I don't think I grabbed the mailroom. I'm really looking for a kitchen. Okay. So this kitchen's gonna give me 6 steps. Is that enough? I think maybe with the pantry that's enough. Okay, so I take the kitchen. I go in, grab 6 steps. So I go to 13, then 19, 18, 17, 16. I spend... Yeah, I have just enough. Because then I go to 4, 3, 2... Oh, but the bedroom actually... No, with the bedroom it's like way more than enough. Yeah, so I grab the kitchen. I go in. I buy 2 bananas. 1 banana, 2 banana. How many dead ends have I drafted? Only the 1. So I'm going to have 10 money when I come back. That is actually a little low. I'll be getting some from the pantry. But I can't actually afford to like go to the pantry on my way. Wait, yes I can, because there's a banana there. So that actually lets me buy an extra banana. I think that is slightly better. this. Okay. And I'm gonna draft north of here as well. Okay, corridor is fine. Okay. So now I leave the house. I go pull the north lever. Oh, I'm going to turn on the orange banner right now, just so I don't forget. I'm going to get 10 gold from here. So I'll have 14 gold, which is enough to spend 8 on the club sandwich and then another 6 on the 3 remaining bananas. And that will give me 25 plus, or sorry, 15 plus 6. It'll give me 21 steps. Which I shall then use to complete the run. And that should be enough, probably. Maybe. What's the fast prints mod? It is a mod that does a few things that just like speed up gameplay a little bit. It removes the like pickup animation for items. It makes you sprint just a little bit faster. I think like as if you had running shoes. It makes the computer terminals work faster. Yeah, Lorgan's got it. It also makes the dig animations faster. Alright, this is my second time pulling the north lever during this curse mode run. No, it's not allowed in speedrun submissions. It's not even a separate category. This is practice for my all trophies runs. During all trophies, like, by the time I can unlock curse mode, I will have completed a whole like day 1 grind and then a bunch of stuff on my main file of the all trophies run. So I want to be able to execute well on curse mode without like relying on resets. So I'm practicing no reset runs. You haven't done much past room 46. Well, this stream is spoiling a lot of stuff that happens past room 46. But I guess not so much this curse mode run. This curse mode run doesn't spoil very much. So I did happen to get 1 die this run, and I would have 4 more steps if I didn't go out to the outer room, but I wouldn't have that extra 5 gold, so it actually netted me steps to like go out and draft that outer room early, which is kind of neat because I get to buy extra bananas here. So I want to wait for this animation to finish before I click on banana because it interrupts it. Okay, 28 steps. Bedroom helps retain some of those steps. So now I've got the orange banner on. So I'm really hoping for a foyer here. Great Hall is terrible news. But I can do secret passage looking for a foyer. I think I will. I don't lose any keys. It just loses me a gem. Yeah. Ouch. Brutal. The fact that... Okay, well, I gotta reroll. Yeah. What? What? It's the exact same set, including the hallway turned sideways. Any other rotation of this hallway is great. Is like fine anyway. I have no keys, so this runs over now. It's not strictly over, but like I don't have. All right, let me try and get some gems somewhere. No. Okay, no gems. Alright, these are gems, but it's like totally gonna screw with my ability to like make progress. At least it's happening early before I might need keys. Yeah, I need 2 gems to get a foyer. And like now the problem is I've turned sideways, so if I get a straightaway, it's like kind of terrible. Sure. This is so bad. These options are just like yeah, sure. I guess I take this hallway. That's fine. At least it turns me north. Locked? Not locked. Yeah, library is fine. I think it's more likely to draw foyer, maybe? I'm not sure, actually. What is this? What is this? Where is the damn foyer? I have no keys. I guess I have to take aquarium, and then it just like eats all of my gems, and well, there's a key. All right, that's insane. And that is what an orange banner run looks like, apparently. Yeah, that was insanely unlucky. Yeah, it does unlock doors already placed, but I couldn't put it somewhere where my only progress forward was going to be through locked doors when I had no keys in the house. Like every time I drafted there, the Great Hall was like gonna be blocking me if I took it. Anyway, that's how the like set management aspect of it works. Is like the kitchen is really important. Especially getting a kitchen that's like on your way somewhere or near the entry hall. That one was actually a little out of the way, but at least we had the bedroom in between. I don't know if this is better than just going for Blue King stuff. Maybe doing Blue King, aggressively re-rolling for Secret Garden Key. Yeah, I wish the Fast Prince thing would reset the day faster. That is like kind of the biggest thing that is slow in this game. But it was, I think the Fast Prince mod was just like a very quick hack. It wasn't ever like a feat of software engineering or whatever. Morgan, I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or actually pooing on my plan. I think the plan's like a fine one. Like, you need steps for any type of run. You don't need the kitchen to make this work. There's other ways to get steps too. The kitchen just happens to be synergistic with the money you get from the tomb. You feel like it's a 1/6 chance? Prove you wrong? Okay, sure. That has not been my experience. And if it is a 1/6 chance to get enough steps to pull the lever, then like you have the same problem with the same problem, but like even worse with the blue banner. So like you have to pull a lever in this game. And the nice thing about this is like you actually get a chance to draft a foundation too. Because the blue banner turns off your ability to get a foundation. Should you be watching the stream if you just started the game? Depends what you mean by just started, I guess. Probably not. If you haven't found room 46 yet, then no. You shouldn't. The Great Hall is a free foyer with resources. Yeah. If you have the foyer, if you can get the foyer. That's true. Yeah, if you're on day 4, then leave now. Like the fact that what I'm doing right now is like everything I'm doing right now is a spoiler for you, probably. But thanks for coming by. I'm honored that you chose to come by, and it was smart of you to ask that. No, I found the tomb, and then I had a run where I like had enough steps, but I couldn't find a foyer, and the room orientations were also not what? Oh, here we go. Not behaving. The hallway, the orange banner also doesn't like totally override your ability to get other colored rooms, and you can't just find a dining room, and sometimes it's good. Or you can find a guest bedroom or whatever off of a hallway, things like that. Got to be a little careful though. Sometimes you're forced to draft a hallway and somewhere where you don't want to, if you're just trying to like draft a dead end room that gives you steps. All right, there's the tomb. There's no ratcheting. There is, yeah. Well, there's no ratcheting with Blue King either. There's like worse ratcheting with Blue King, because you can't get the foundation like you're saying. Okay, so now, right. So I'm looking for steps above all else, and well, steps and then gems. And kitchen is king. Take a nursery for sure. There's dice. Interesting. I think that's dice. Oh, kitchen. So I think... so kitchen... Okay. If I take kitchen, I walk into kitchen and spend my 2 money, my 2 allowance on a banana. I go to 12, 15, 14. Yeah, again, I make it back to the kitchen with 1 step. And 10 money. That's not really enough. I do take the kitchen here, but I think I might draft a bit more before going out. I got that breakfast nook that makes it, can give me a lot of steps, and like getting another dead end will help a lot in the kitchen. Well, let's see, if I did the kitchen, I'd be at 1 step, but then I would have 10 money, so I could get 18 steps. So I'd go to 19. That might be enough to finish it. It's pointing the wrong direction though, so I like have to like kind of draft around. I don't really think it's the right thing to do to do that. Let's get like a guest bedroom here. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. So, Lorgon, are you taking notes? You just have to draft perfectly. That's all. That's my advice. Okay, I'm not going to draft north out of the den, because I'm just going to go back through the kitchen. So here I don't even need to waste the steps to go into the kitchen in the first place. Just like get all the steps you need. Yeah, it's another dead end too. So I'm gonna have 15 gold. So I can like buy out the kitchen. So yeah, 17. I guess I'm 1 gold away from literally buying out the kitchen. Well, and plus the whatever costs 5. Usually not worth buying. Perfect set of rooms, kitchen off entrance hall. Yeah. What are you talking about? It's not perfect. I had to use the den to give myself a gem. The only thing is actually, like, I kind of need more gems before I continue north. I think I'm not going to turn on Orange Banner yet. For that reason. Den is not a free doorway here. Because it's pointed the same direction the kitchen is. I'm gonna waste that doorway. Watch me just like go to the kitchen and only draft rooms that point south. I don't know. It's either like I spend all this time to draft the north lever with the risk that I don't make it, or I spend all the time in the house and then I'm like, don't end up with the steps to get the north lever. So like you're taking a risk either way. Yeah, perfect rooms, imperfect orientation. It is more likely that all rooms draft south, but you do get like multiple chances at getting rooms. So, but yeah, there's like a pretty reasonable chance that it actually happens. Like I just said. There's also, I believe, a die in the nursery, which I did not grab, but I will be grabbing. I think it's 2 dice. I couldn't really tell. So yeah, like a parlor west of the kitchen would be, that points north would be perfect. 10 steps. Yeah, it's definitely worth grabbing the dice. Let me just double check that it's dice. Yeah, that's dice. It's 2 dice. I've never actually looked at like what's on the face of the dice. Like, what are these things? They're not like symbols I've seen anywhere else. Anyway, whatever. All right, let's go to the kitchen. Tusks. Oh. Tomato soup. Not buying that. All right, lots of steps, and I've got 2 dice to make sure that I don't like dead end too soon here. Bedroom's great. Bedroom points me north. Gives me steps. Potentially gives me a gem. Nope. All right. I don't think I'm quite ready for the Orange Banner yet. Courtyard is pretty good. Just for the fact that it gives me 2 directions. And that doesn't matter yet. Drawing room, breakfast nook, hallway. Yeah, this drawing room is good, I think. Let's draft north now. I've got 1 gem. It's not the locksmith. It's not the hallway, it's the corridor. Okay. So really, really aggressively looking for things that give me gems here. Let's go north first, actually, yeah. Okay, storeroom does give me a gem. I think it's worth taking. I'm gonna leave the key alone. Yeah, I'm gonna take the gem and leave the key. Yeah, the whole point of this is to use... bunk room gives me lots of steps and likely gives me gems. I do dig the steps. It's coins, darn. Okay. I don't know if it is likely, actually, to give gems. 3 gems is like a lot lower econ than I would like. But I am now ready to try the orange banner. I have a key available to me. So a Great Hall here is okay. And I have plenty of steps too. Yeah, let's do it. Parlor is good. I actually need to get east anyway, and it gives me the gems. Yeah, Parlor is great. 3 gems. Awesome. One statement is false. Not that the coins... Well, never mind. Okay. Is it locked? Not locked. I think... Okay, if this was an all trophies run... Well, if this was an all trophies run, I wouldn't care about my time, because I've already, like, blown the chance to get a PB probably with this 3-hour run. I've got 6 gems, which is pretty good for what I have remaining. I think I can do it. I've got lots of steps too. No, I'm doing it. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna do it. I've got 2 rerolls too. I'm doing it. Trust. I've got 2 rerolls. 2 rerolls is so good. Okay. Here we go. I'm committed. Passageway works. Cost me 2 gems, but that's okay. It also gives me extra spots to draft out of. Yeah, it's better than all these other options by like a lot, so. Because hallways are always straight. We're just going to keep drafting hallways as long as... Well, I guess they're not always straight. This is terrible, and I want to reroll. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. It's not over. Let's grab this closet. Alright, I got a die back. And a compass, which is going to help with the problem I just had. Though, maybe I won't have that problem anymore. Alright, well I've got no keys. Obviously it's the East Wing Hall. Like, as long as I stay along the edge, I can't have that problem anymore. Dining room is good. I may need a key, but I can just, like, get more keys. Okay. Let's see if it's locked. It's locked. Okay. So, the question is, I think I draft south from the East Wing Hall. I'm not going to waste any hallways here. Oh yeah, Breakfast Nook is great. Awesome. So good. Okay. So we grab the bacon and eggs. We grab the key. I'm going to have lots of steps. There's going to be some backtracking. But that's okay. Boudoir is fine. That gives me a gem back, which is actually great. Plus it's steps for more backtracking. And I'm just going to draft a Great Hall right here. Just right here. That's all. That's all there is to it. I have to go back for a key again. So do I try drafting... I think I just go back to the storeroom for this key. Yeah, I have the steps for it. And after this, I probably just win. You'll see. You'll see. Especially with this compass. You gotta trust, okay? You just gotta trust. It's a lot of backtracking. This is what I'm talking about, Largon. Are you seeing these steps right now? Anyway, all right. You just gotta have it all. Okay. Great Hall right here. Easiest Great Hall I've ever seen. No! Bad. You will not tempt me. I'm winning right now. Why don't I draft the passageway? I don't want to be forced to take a Great Hall there. And I've got the steps to backtrack anyway. Okay, and then the other thing was over here. Oh, it's an upgrade disc. Okay, so I don't actually have a key. I will take... I've got one die. Okay. I've got a compass. Yeah, I was going to say I will take an aquarium here. As atrocious as it is. It's going to take 3 gems out of me, but I still have one left and I have a die. And it's unlocked as well. Okay. And then this doesn't need to be... Yeah, here we go. That's right. The hallway was guaranteed here. We did it. Did I not pull the lever? Yes, I didn't pull the lever. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Where's the stupid... Where is it? Give me... All right. It's okay because we have so many steps. So many steps. Look at this. It's just the easiest. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. Split. I love the 2 foundations to tempt me there. It's so good. Anyway. That took me like... What, like a half hour or something? Once I started going for the orange banner attempts. Like, it took me 2 of those attempts. You low-key love that strat? It's, like, really interesting. The thing about it is it's really fast. Because, like, you either just, like, fail to get the foyer or you make a lot of progress. And then also you're just, like, shooting right through the house. Like, you don't need to worry about keys. You do need to manage gems a little bit. GG. The slowest thing about it is, like, having to draft the north lever so early. Or, like, pull the north lever so early. In this run, I, like, had enough... No, I don't know. Anyway. I do love that, like, going out and, like, grinding for the tomb gives you all that money when you do eventually go pull the north lever. Yeah, so it only kind of solves the keys problem, right? You saw I still needed 2 keys there, and it did require a lot of backtracking. So there is a little bit of ratcheting with this, which is that when you get the Great Hall the first time, you pull the disc, upgrade disc. After that, the contents of, like, the tables in the Great Hall are, like, pretty similar to the contents. Well, I don't know. You're likely to get a key, at least one key from the Great Hall. So, like, it lets you kind of miss on a hallway once and, like, get a locked door, and then you only have to backtrack a little bit. It's sort of like a checkpoint. Yeah, I did a little bit of like this practice off stream, but I wanted to try one from a fresh file, and I thought doing it on stream would be, you know, it's a good, like, whole challenge. So I think overall it's, like, hard to tell whether it's faster than going for the blue banner. I think there's maybe like more nuance to blue banner play. Yeah, it fails pretty fast. Yeah, what else is there to say? Really helpful to... I don't know. Really helpful to have the breakfast nook. But I didn't have the nursery, the nurse station. If you have the nurse station, pulling the, like, and you have it, like, anywhere near the entrance of your house, then pulling the north lever is free. So that's another thing that, like, really helps. It's free in terms of steps. Because it costs 12 steps from the entryway to like get out of the house, do the north lever, and come back. Wait, no, it costs 14 steps. Why am I saying... Yeah, I don't know why I'm saying 12. It costs 14. Question. Go. Shoot. All of your curse mode days are like 30 plus minutes each. Yeah, which like here, 2 attempts, including grinding the tomb a bunch, took about 30 minutes, I think. Maybe it was like 40, I don't know. But if the first 2 upgrade disc has neither steps, do you reset the cursed file? No. What I just did not require the breakfast nook. I think I did eventually get the breakfast nook, but after I got the breakfast nook, I never dropped below 10 steps, right? You feel like you need the breakfast nook or nurse station. I guess the breakfast nook was very helpful for getting the king. Getting the chest set. So in that sense, I don't know. But I don't feel like it's required, and like it takes like 20 or 30 minutes to like actually pick up the upgrade discs, like the car and the tomb. Those are the 2 easiest ones, I feel. Yeah, thanks for pointing out that I accidentally missed the Great Hall lever. Yeah, I did. That's true. You don't have a sense of how often you can draw a kitchen that close and get the guest bedroom. Well, also if you have more allowance, you don't necessarily need a guest bedroom. If you can get up to like 6 allowance from like the like master bedroom and the cloister, which I never drafted in this run, then you get, like, if you don't pick up your allowance, you get 9 steps, which is enough to go pull the north lever. I think. Actually, maybe it's not. Because you start with... Okay, let's easy. Start with 9, and then let's say you get a kitchen off the entry hall. You'll go in and back, so 7 then plus 9. 16. So yeah, you do have enough steps. Just barely. If you can get 6 allowance. If you get 6 allowance, then draft the kitchen off the entry hall. And then if you get like any like guest bedroom or nursery or whatever, that extends the range a little bit. But like that's true of like that's always true, right? You always need something to give you steps. And if you can do it earlier, if you can like rely on something earlier in the run, it lets you fail faster. Like 1 out of 100. I mean, it's common. The first draft off the entrance hall, I think, is less likely to contain it, because there seems to be some weird logic with the first draft. But the entrance hall, the first draft you do, I think it does care, but I think there's like a chance that it overrides it or something. I don't know how it works. It seems like there's a set of rooms that it wants to offer, and like, because you can get like a study, right, off of the entrance hall, like even if it's still a dynamic rarity, uncommon or whatever, unusual. Yeah, rare bedroom shows up a lot. I think the way it works is there's like a chance to replace your draw with a draw from a fixed set of rooms or something like that. That's just like how I kind of model it, but it definitely doesn't always happen. I've gotten like gallery as my first draw, I think. Once. I don't know if it was my first draw. But I think it's only the first draw that does that. Your new home. Yeah, I was planning on doing multiple runs today, and that is not happening. I'm still pretty undecided on this. This feels like there may be some confirmation bias here. I did have like a decent amount of success at this offline as well. You really don't need the kitchen like immediately off the entrance hall, and it is a common room. It shows up pretty frequently in the corners. You just need like a guest bedroom somewhere, and guest bedroom is very common to get like even off the entrance hall. Like once you get a guest bedroom somewhere, it gives you like a good amount more range to get the kitchen somewhere. And then like having additional allowance, like I said, or like finding a pantry also extends your range. Pantry does a lot actually to extend. Pantry is like a really good room when you're trying to do this tomb grind strat, because it both gives you 4 money, which buys 2 bananas, and then it also gives you a fruit. Yeah. I mean, yeah, steps are always the problem in curse mode, right? Sometimes you don't get them. I've found that steps are usually not the problem with this strategy, though, after doing it a few times. But yeah, if you're not able to get the steps in like the first like 8 rooms or something, then like you've already gone down to 9, so like you have 8 draws to find more steps. And then you do have to grind for like 4 minutes or something to find another tomb. Maybe it's a little more, maybe it's a little bit less on average. I don't know. But so that part sucks about it. So in that sense, it doesn't fail that fast, because like you can do a fair amount of drafting around the house in 4 minutes. But then it takes a big like RNG portion of like, do you get dice? Do you happen to draw the tomb naturally? Do you get like a study? Study is very rare. The thing about the blue banner is that you're pretty likely to get a study. And so it really improves your options for like not grabbing the tomb immediately. So you do get to save 5 minutes off the beginning of every day, 4 minutes or whatever, by not having to like worry about your luck, and get the 4 steps back too. But there is like the gold benefit that you get out of getting that tomb early. Yeah, it's really interesting. Like it's very unclear to me like what's better, and it might really depend on what you've got going on. Like actually, again, if like you have a foundation, I don't know which one's better. Like does the foundation? I think the foundation, like the location of it might matter, because you'll need something that passes by the foundation but goes in, but also goes to the east. Antechamber, which the positioning of the rooms is a little bit harder with the halls strategy. Oh, I saw 2 foundations. Do we think orange influenced that by filtering blues? I don't think so. I don't think it does that. I don't think it reduces the counts of other things. Also, in my offline tests, I never really saw the foundation. So I think it was just like variance. Yeah, the way the filter works is like documented by TF Murphy, but each like drafting slot, it like goes through the list of like hallways remaining in the pool, and like gives each one like a 40% chance of like being a special filter room for that slot. And if like there's any filter rooms, then it'll pick one of them, and that'll be the roll for that slot. And then if all of those rolls fail, then it'll just show you something other than a hallway. So it's not like it's like either a hallway or it's just drafting from the whole pool with the same normal like rarity levels. Also, I think the library does nothing. I like drafted the library with the hopes of getting the foyer, and I think that doesn't really impact it, other than the chance of just getting the foyer from a non-filtered roll. Yeah, I think it was totally coincidence. It was really funny though. I had a lot of faith, and then I almost failed it still. But like once you've got the foyer, and especially if you've got a few gems, the odds go up by a lot. And then again, especially if you've already used the upgrade disc from the Great Hall. Okay, I feel like I'm repeating myself a little bit now. I'm going to call it here. Thanks for watching, everybody. This was fun. It was a little frustrating at times, but like, that's curse mode. I think I learned some things. I at least got some practice in. Yeah. I'll be back for more of this at some point, and we'll have some more fun with blueprints. Thanks for watching. See you next time.